What is up, Libra Nation? Welcome to your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. I hope all is well. This may be a reading that resonates with you if you happen to have Libra in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, dominant in your chart, or if you happen to be cross-watching for a Libra, you might find some information in this reading that might actually resonate for you. Libra. Wow. Okay. Time is going to be a crucial factor for you this week. How do I get back to that? Time. Okay, now let's dive into it. Time. Timing of something, punctuality, I think this week is going to be very needed with a work situation. Looks like you need to get something done on time. I think you're looking for some type of flexibility, maybe with your hours. I definitely see where you want to make a difference, but you might feel like time is a factor. This is going to be necessary for you to make sure that you use your time wisely. But I also feel like something, Libra Nation, might bring you to the doctor this week. Okay? And we'll get back to that in a minute. I see some career changes here that maybe you're making this week. I see you possibly thinking about going on vacation, maybe looking over some new opportunities. Because it looks like you're being recognized for being a good leader. You really have something to offer the workforce. It looks like you, other people might be stepping in to support you. Career-wise, I feel like there's a challenge that you're being challenged by your work this week. Possibly by someone. Yeah. I think you're mastering something about your life, about your purpose. And I think you might have a brilliant idea that's really going to bring in some solid money for you. Okay, so I guess that's what we're starting off on that note. Definitely see a sale of a house. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh, gosh. Libra, I wanted to call you Gemini. Some of you are dealing with an air sign in Aquarius, another Libra, or a Gemini. Self-doubt might be a factor for you this week, Libra Nation. Self-doubt might be keeping you running in place or keeping you from getting something started. Okay, yeah, you're really going through something with as far as relationships are concerned, whether they're romantic relationships or these are Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This feels like this is a romantic relationship for some of you. Let's see what's going on with relationships. Libra. Oh, I think you've been having some disrespect. Somebody has been disrespectful. Maybe you guys are not speaking. I see somebody who is defensive, and maybe somebody feels accused of something. I think you're backing off from somebody. There's been some things that were said back and forth here. And I think that somebody has a lot of shame. And because of the level of shame that they have about something, they're avoiding you. This feels like this is somebody close to you. When it comes to this person, this is either you, Libra, or your cross-watcher, somebody feels undervalued. And because they feel undervalued by you, they're going to return that favor. They're going to treat you the same way. So within partnerships, within relationships, this could even be like professional partnerships. You're going through something, but this feels like this is more so a romantic situation where there's a lot of heartbreak. There's some severe heartbreak and some triggering words. So be careful about the way that you communicate, the way that you convey yourself, because it might be easy for there to be misunderstandings this week. Let's see what happened last week. What's causing this to happen? All right, Libra, what happened to you last week? Okay, yeah. You might feel like your partner or whomever this is, a family member, a friend, was playing games with you. You might have found yourself in like a codependent type of situation. Okay, you're feeling like this is not a real, genuine relationship. It's something that looks like it, but is disguised as something codependent. You might feel like your partner is procrastinating, or whomever this is. That's what I mean with this whole procrastination situation and time being a factor, time management. Or this is like time for something to play out, time for someone to make a commitment, time for somebody to step up. I don't think you're seeing eye to eye with your partner. In fact, I think that something is coming to an end. Yes, you're ending something. You're ending a relationship. You're ending a job possibly because you feel like you're running in place. If this is a relationship, I do feel like you're severing the ties. You want somebody to be honest and accountable about something, and instead you get somebody that blows you off when you're saying something completely logical, or you're trying to get some type of direct answer from someone. You feel like they're avoiding you. This week, Libra Nation, it feels as though whatever energy you left off last weekend, somebody decides to come in to maybe see if they can smooth things over. But at first it feels like somebody is really in their ego. And that might be why somebody is not talking to you. Like I said, somebody has feelings of shame, regret over what was said, and is avoiding you, avoiding facing you, dodging you. For you, it feels like you feel like somebody won't make any real changes. You're dealing with some red flags. For some of you, this pertains. This has something to do with your child. Maybe you're going at it with you and your kid, or you and your child have just not been able to see eye to eye. You and your children could be in a distant emotionally, or this is physically because of a breakup, or this could be your adult child. You guys are not speaking for whatever reason. Promise you, somebody is really hurt emotionally. Yeah, so there's a kid that's bored in the house. Yeah, especially, like I said, if this is like, you might feel like you have a child that's unruly and disrespectful. This could have been some type of back and forth between you and your kid. So I think you're going to keep your distance for a minute. There's somebody that may not want to talk to you because they feel like you overtalk them. You dominate the conversation in some type of way, and they feel like you won't look at yourself. You're always pointing the finger. You or them, Libra. You got an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that is significant. It's like somebody is constantly creating self-doubt in a child, it feels like. Or for some of you, this is in a love situation. What is self-doubt about? Oh, it's like somebody is really afraid to let their walls down, afraid to be vulnerable. But honestly, I feel like somebody just wants to be treated fairly, and they feel like it's not happening here. So if you have more than whatever this is with a child, they definitely feel like you're being unfair, or that maybe you're taking sides, not hearing them out. And yeah, they're feeling a bit broken. There's a child here that might feel like their spirit, like you broke their spirit in some type of way. Or you embarrassed them in some type of way in front of other people. So I think that this week you're coming out of that. That feeling of frustration. That feeling of not being heard. And I think you guys might be reaching, I don't know, like a compromise. But I see like a child or somebody here that wants to feel that they want to feel like they belong to the family, or they want to feel like they belong, period. Somebody is unpredictable. They're a wild card. So this week, I think that this person might be popping back up in your head, or vice versa. And I feel that someone may be connecting with you this week. Somebody may want to spend quality time with you, or quality time with a child. Yeah. So that's what triggered this whole situation. Somebody was not honest about something here. the timing just wasn't right for us. There's this whole reference here to timing and time being a factor. Someone feels like the timing was off. They were not ready to give you maybe a real commitment. And maybe what they gave you was childishness. You know what I mean? They were not ready for this. They were maybe a bit immature. So I think that someone's afraid to contact you. And they might feel that you're leaving them behind. Okay, so definitely somebody feels the distance. And the issue is that they can't stop thinking about you. You're heavily on their mind. They have a lot of regrets about the way the things went down. And I think that somebody has an issue with letting others get close. Somebody, again, has an issue with vulnerability. It's like they're trying to beat somebody to the rejection. So, somebody has a drinking addiction, I think. I think that this person has cheated also. For some of you, in some cases, and somebody just is really focused on their ego. So let's see, how does this go? Okay, so somebody's not committed here. What happens at this week? It feels like you're deciding to focus on yourself. You're deciding to really do things on your own. Build yourself back up. And I think you're really feeling like you're tired of the same cycle where you guys are good. When things are good, they're really good. And when things are bad, they're awful. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, see, somebody wants to feel heard and they feel like they can't. This is somebody that's in authority. This is like an authority figure. This might be, like I said, a parent. This could be an issue with a boss. Yeah, somebody's tired of doing the same things over and over again. You know, or this is you maybe being in some type of stagnant energy where you're doing. You could be having issues with your vehicle this week. Libra, I don't know. I kind of feel like you might get. Be careful that you're not putting yourself in a position to get stranded. You might be asking for a ride from someone. Somebody could be lending you a hand in some type of way. You might need it's your battery, I feel. All right, let's see, Libra. I think at some point, Libra, this week, you could be thinking about starting something brand new. You could be thinking about maybe seeing what else is out there for you financially. But I think, Libra, your money might be a factor. At work, I think you might work around some people that kind of work or lack work ethic. Okay, so I think you might be tempted to maybe take a risk. Like I said, and see what else is out there. Some of you, I think you might be taking too many risks with your job because you could be showing up late. Okay, I don't know. For some of you, I think there could be issues with like work performance. But I think right now, yeah, this is your tires. I think this is your brakes, your tires. You're taking your car to the mechanic, I think. And you might even be getting a car wash. I think you might feel that you are deserving of a raise, or you're deserving of some type of job security. I think this is what you're looking for, job security. And you're looking to do something that brings you joy. And so this week, I think you've been thinking too small. I think it's the way that you're thinking that's creating obstacles for you to get to the next level. Okay, financially or just career-wise. But yeah, let's go back to this whole thing about your budget, your money. Yeah, I don't think this is a week to really splurge, Libra. I think that you might be putting some money away for a rainy day. You might be sticking within a budget. And this is definitely like a week to live within your means. This is the case, I even feel like if you own your own business. It looks like money is coming in, but it comes in kind of slow. This week, your guides are really encouraging you, okay, to take your time, not rush through things. It feels like you might be, I think this is really a good time to pay attention to detail. The guides are telling you to take things slow. Some of you could be interested in real estate, or this could simply be you selling a home. Maybe you could be thinking about relocating, moving. Okay, something's going on with the sale of a house. I think you're taking a gamble. You're taking a risk, possibly to like shift your whole career in a brand new direction. Again, maybe possibly real estate. Yeah, I think you're celebrating something, possibly a graduation, a purchase of a home. You might be celebrating the fact that you got the keys to the house. That's what it feels like. You're, some of you upside down on a house though. You might be glad that you sold it. I think you might be running into a friend. Like I said, you're connecting with someone. You could be connecting with a friend of yours. And I really do think you're going to be thinking back on some things. The name Laura Lee could be significant in some type of way. I think you're going to be thinking back on some good times that you had with some friends. You got the keys to something. Be careful that you're not misplacing your keys. If you have, I think this is the week that you're going to find your keys. It's so random. Okay. Some of you, I definitely see a promotion, because you are working towards job security, or you do have a brilliant idea about something. You're going to be putting these brilliant ideas to use, it looks like. And I think you might be taking some time to think about what you want to do professionally, long term. And I think some of you might be thinking about maybe going into the entertainment business, maybe online. But I think you might be thinking about monetizing a talent of yours and thinking outside the box. That's what I mean. This is what's going to separate you from others, right? And what I'm trying to say is that it's something that makes you stand out. Yeah, so yes, this week, a new opportunity could possibly come through for you. Like I said, the raise, promotion. You're raising the bar in some type of way. You're looking for a career where you can be taken seriously. But I think you might be overly focused, like to the point of burnout though. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Yeah, I see a meeting here. So if you're going to a meeting, going to a meeting, okay? There could be, yeah, you're going to get a call back. I don't know if this is an audition. This has something to do with work, okay? I even think this could be an internship. You could be thinking about going to school. Or this could be like a grant or loan for a child to go to school, a child of yours. Something comes through for you, okay, money-wise. And if there, like I said, there's an idea that you really do want to put out there, I think you're going to get some type of lucrative payoff with something here. It's worth it. Okay, you could be thinking about going to school. All right, you could be reading a book. But again, this feels like this is like a career-focused time for you. That feels like this is what you're really focused on more than anything. More than love, more than... like it's work. I think you're going to be spending some time with friends. Definitely see you healing from something. I think you're just in a very confusing place in a relationship. You could be, it looks like I did say that you're searching for a home. Maybe right now you're kind of living pillar to post. You're not sure. You don't have like a permanent residence Let's see what's going on with the singles. Somebody's feeling a bit insecure. This is like, I don't know, this could be you, your image, the way that you come across. I don't know, something might bring you to an insecure place. So this is someone that you are approaching, or possibly this is something that you are healing from emotionally. I also want to say that someone around you could be going through surgery and could be healing from something this way. Okay, yeah, I think somebody, you're asking somebody out, or they're asking you out. Could be this man. Maybe somebody's into tarot. I don't know, but I see someone curious about you. Also see that you're clairvoyant. You're a psychic. Wow, okay. Some of you, it feels like you're getting out of a relationship. You're letting a relationship go because you feel that you deserve better. Maybe you're a bit nervous about letting your walls down to maybe go and meet someone new. That's what I mean, self-worth. I think you might be tested in this way. But this is something that you dealt with in the past. That was the lesson, self-worth. Now that you get your worth and you understand your worth, it looks like you're not willing to settle for anything less than what you deserve. Career-wise and relationship-wise. So with this dating situation, I think that you might be meeting somebody in like an informal setting situation. You could be meeting someone who's like, who may have recently gone through a separation. I think you might be spending some one-on-one time with someone. I think that you might go out on a very memorable date with this person. I think you might really be connected. You might make a really strong connection rather quickly. It's either you or them. I think you're falling in love. You might possibly fall fast for this person. But for some of you, I think it might be necessary for you to look into somebody's dating history. Okay, so this could be a secret admirer. Somebody could be admiring you from a distance. They're showing you some type of interest, or you toward them. But somebody has a twin flame. I think somebody is in separation from their twin flame. Keep in mind, someone is entering this situation having some secrets. Somebody might be keeping a secret, the fact that maybe they're seeing somebody else, and maybe they're a bit indecisive about what they want. Either they are actively seeing someone else, or like I said, they're in separation from a twin flame. And I don't think that this person, you or them, may be completely over that. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. I think that someone might still be in love with someone. Might be kind of fighting that. Maybe he doesn't want to admit it, but it feels as though they're giving someone the cold shoulder. Somebody's giving them the cold shoulder. I'm trying to see where this goes, singles. Meeting this person on a trip. This person could have a military background, possibly. I think somebody is putting too many expectations on this, because it doesn't look like somebody wants to be serious. No, I don't think so. Or like I said, they're seeing someone else, or they don't want to be serious. They're in separation from someone. They still have feelings for this person. You're going to notice there's some things about this situation that you don't see anyway, that if you were to get more deeply involved, whoever this story is for, it's not for every Libra or cross watcher, but it has something to do with somebody's level of faithfulness, like fidelity. That's what I mean. Look at has them questions about their past relationships. It's going to give you some insight about where this may go. They may have a history of dating casually and not having something serious. Yes. the obstacle that could possibly come up with this situation is that someone has a family. They might have a baby mama. They have an ex-wife. And they're just looking to be a lover. Like have a casual sex type of situation. No strings attached. If you're looking for a fling, this might be the person, the perfect person to give you that. But this is like a short-term situation. Yeah, so but there's definitely like a lot of passion. You might be tempted to become intimate with this person right away. Looks like somebody's moving things too fast, and that's what I mean. Somebody ends up falling in love, or they end up, you know, putting too, like I said, too many expectations on this, and you're just in the beginning stages. Let's see. How does this play out? How does this, what's the conclusion to this, Holy Spirit, for the Libras? The initial M could be significant. Okay, this is what this is. Harmony and resolution, twin flames. Okay, they're starting something new. Okay, you guys are, this is a brand new beginning between the two of you. Okay, relatively new. Just getting started. But they have someone in the background, a twin flame situation. They hope to come to a resolution with this person, but I think things are up in the air. This is who they're separated from. They might still have something going on in the background. You might become intimate with this person. I don't feel like somebody is wanting to make it, like I said, make a commitment. You might think they're going to give you the impression that this is off to something positive, and it could be, but I guess the point that I'm trying to make is this is a short-term situation, nothing long-term. Holy Spirit, yep, there it is again. New love, new situation, possibly having to do with this individual. Okay, yep, short-term. They're having fun with you, okay? But they're going to keep themselves on the market. They can't stay committed in a relationship. They have you, they have somebody else. That's what I mean. And a family, right? They have multiple people that they are dating or that they are interested in, including a past love situation. You could be meeting this person through work. There could be some type of a work connection here or a travel connection. Somebody, this is like an eligible bachelor, right? They get around. Yeah. Or they're putting themselves out there like an eligible bachelor, but you see here that somebody has a family. That's what I mean. This becomes a very confusing situation, and a lot of different people in the background that they're sleeping with. So that's what I mean. Be careful that you're not in a situation where you just become an option. You might be hoping that this is a long-term situation, but this person is nothing more than a lover. It just becomes a short-term situation. That might be what's coming up next for some of you Libras, but I think you might be putting yourself out there. But at the same time, this past situation having to do with a twin flame, promise you, it feels like someone wants to work something out. They might be leaving a back door open for that situation while you guys just have fun. They hang out with you until they figure out what they're doing with their ex and how that situation is playing out. All right, Holy Spirit, what else? Okay, so communication, we talked about that. It might be necessary, Libra Nation, for you or whomever this is for that you're dealing with, to find a different approach, because it's the way that something is said that's really creating an obstacle in a relationship. Okay, the obstacle, like I said before, could be with a lover. This could be an obstacle with a family member. Whatever the case is, especially if this is a child, then your child, an adult child, whomever this is, somebody may want to be honest with you about what they're feeling, what they're going through, but they feel like you're over the top. You're unpredictable. They feel like you might be a bit extra or a bit dramatic when they want to be vulnerable and they want to be real about what's really going on with them. When it comes to your, did I say you're psychic? Yeah. I feel like you might be getting a lot of intuition and a lot of downloads, okay? I think you're really tapping into your intuition this week. You're really, your third eye is very active. And you might really benefit from going outside. You're a star child. Thank you, spirit guides. This green here, I think this has something to do with your throat chakra. There might be something that maybe you need to say. Crown. Creation. Okay, there's something here that you're creating, or something here that you. This feels like this is an idea that you have that maybe you haven't acted on. But like I said, whatever this is with an idea, I feel like it's going to bring you a lot of, open up a brand new opportunity for you. Did I say somebody's a show off? Okay, this is definitely a week. I heard Taurus and Capricorn. This is definitely a week, Libra, where you want to focus on your priorities and you definitely want to stay focused. I think that you might be thinking yourself in circles. It might be difficult for you to keep like a straight thought because it feels like your thoughts are wandering, or it's this tooth pain that's really like causing you to like get distracted. Listen, okay? Because I did say that it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Or your reaction could be a bit overbearing. The words that you say might cause somebody to back off. I honestly feel that there is someone that would like for you to listen. Or this is a week where it may be more beneficial, yes, for you to listen and actually see things from someone else's perspective. I think that there is someone around you, Libra Nation, that wants to be heard. They want you to keep your undivided attention on them. They want you to be focused on them when they're talking to you. Because you might get a bit distracted. Or maybe you're falling asleep. You might be falling asleep at work. You're not getting the rest that you need. You might be smoking a lot too. Vaping. Clear your energy field. Right, I think that your guides are telling you to keep your energy field clear rather. Because it's the fact that your crown chakra is blocked. Clear and shield your energy. It's because you're here for a specific assignment, Libra Nation. And somebody wants to attack your crown. They want to prevent these downloads from taking place. They want to block your intuition. There's somebody coming in to kind of like throw off your energy. Okay? So this is going to be necessary for you to protect your energy. Your creativity could be a bit stifled this week. Or like I said, it's difficult for you to hold a thought. You're easily distracted. But I think that this is definitely the week to create something, to innovate something, to laugh. And this is definitely a week with this healing card and this self-mastery situation here. I did say in the beginning that you're mastering something about yourself or about your career. I think, again, this is a very self-focused time for you. And this is not necessarily a bad thing to stay focused on yourself. Because maybe you do. Maybe you need some time to yourself. Maybe you might need to, it might be necessary for you to set boundaries with your schedule so that you can take time to connect with the people that you love. Maybe hear them out. Maybe have conversations with these people. Because I do see that there is a need for a conversation, and there's definitely a need to be honest. Someone wants you to be honest. I think, Libra, you might be avoiding telling someone how you really feel because you don't want to hurt their feelings. I did talk about going outside, grounding your energy, self-acceptance. That's what you're healing from. Wow, listen deeply. I think you're listening and having conversations with others, but I feel like this is your guides. This is either your spirit guides, or this is someone that you really trust that's coming in to give you some guidance about maybe some things that you're going through, to help you come up with a solution. Because the thing is, I feel like there could be someone that's coming in with a fake apology just to shut you up or keep you quiet. And again, this whole thing about being honest, that's going to be needed. Inner child healing. Triggers, trauma. These things are going to be coming right up to the surface, Libra Nation, and it's going to be necessary for you to really go within and process your feelings, work through these triggers, and work through what's really hurting you. Okay. Do the work, right? This is what I see with this card. So there's somebody around you in your work environment that's not. Someone or a group of people. You do the work, right? And they come and copy. You got some false people around you. You might be picking that up, okay? Because it feels like you're very in tune. You're seeing the situation accurately. Somebody around you is fake. Or like I said, it's copycats. People that want to be your clone. Or ride off your coattails in some type of way because of something that you have mastered. Or something that you're highly and specially gifted at. Somebody wants to come in, you know, kind of like take that from you. Your spirit guides say no. That's not going to be the case. Fakeness, falseness is going to be revealed this week. Yeah, clear your energy field, angelic protection. Call on your spiritual team to give you some type of protection or guidance with something that you could possibly be going through this week. On the top of that list, it feels like it has a lot to do with forgiving yourself. Because Libra Nation, you could be your own worst enemy, your harshest critic this week. Don't be a hostage to the past by berating yourself for your choices. Make amends, forgive your own shortcomings, and keep moving forward toward a beautiful future. It's going to be necessary to forgive yourself. And I feel like this is why this is a self-focused week for you. Because there's some things that maybe you have been distracted by in the past. And now it's like this, or the past last week. This week your guides are telling you to not necessarily isolate yourself on a toxic level, but isolate yourself to focus on what is a priority. Because it feels like you're trapped in your mind. Really, Libra. Yeah, open your heart to love. Meditate on the spaciousness of air. When you're stuck, picture yourself in an open, airy space with a room to move and breathe. Let yourself feel free and empowered. Libra, I think it's going to be necessary for you to get in touch with your element this week. To create some type of balance. Grounding here, yes. So you could be going near a body of water, because it does look like this is something your guides are recommending to wind down, to remove stress. Immerse yourself in a soothing bath. Walk near a body of water or gently splash water on your face. All right, there may be this desire, this yearning to go, again, isolate yourself because it feels like you're self-focused. And maybe go near a body of water. Okay, because it really does feel like you have some things on your heart, some things, some emotions, some things that you're thinking about that might make you quite emotional. Okay, but keep in mind, you might be deciding to do this on your own. Get by yourself for a minute, possibly. It looks like you're really going through something, Libra. You or somebody around you. Tap into your spiritual power. Exactly. Spiritual growth, intuition, and downloads. I think your spiritual gifts are going to the next level. I really do. And I think this is something that you're going to be tapping into, or you find yourself very curious about these things. You got meditation. Okay. So maybe this is something that maybe you're thinking about doing, or you have been doing this and you're noticing that there's been, for that reason, a lot of spiritual growth. Reach out to a power greater than yourself to solve a dilemma. Stay open to its guidance in your life. This might be a week where you feel like you don't have the spiritual guidance that you need, Libra Nation, about something that you're going through, or a decision or a dilemma that maybe you're facing. Your guides are definitely there to give you the guidance that you need. It may just be necessary for you to open up and express to your guides exactly what you need, and then be open and willing to listen to what these messages are, okay? Because it definitely feels like this is how you're going to be receiving these messages, through your crown chakra. But you got to be able to focus. Right? This card here that says stay focused, that's going to be absolutely significant to your situation. Right, that's pretty much the takeaway, because it looks like you're being pulled in multiple directions this week, Libra. All right, Libra Nation. Well, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If you would like to book a personal, you can do so by going to my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Take care, Libra Nation. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, thumbs up this video. I'll see y'all next week, Libra Nation. Take good care. Peace out.